What if I told you the bacon you know and love might just be the wrong bacon? Across the Atlantic, a different kind of bacon reigns supreme, and it might just blow your crispy, smoky American mind. In the great breakfast battle between the U.S. and the U.K., one thing is clear: not all bacon is created equal. But which version truly deserves the crown? Today we settle it once and for all. Welcome to True History in Minutes, where we uncover the fascinating stories behind the things you use every day. Now, bacon. It's sizzling, it's salty, and it's at the center of a culinary culture war. But behind every strip or rasher lies a story of colonialism, class, technology, and taste. If you find this type of content valuable, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. It directly supports the growth of this channel. Let's dig in. Bacon has been around for thousands of years. Ancient Chinese records from as far back as 1500 BC mention salted pork belly. Yes, belly. The Romans brought their own version of preserved pork across Europe, but it was in medieval England that bacon really began to take root as a staple food. In fact, the word bacon comes from the Old High German bacho, meaning buttock or ham. By the 17th century, England had codified bacon making into an art form. Families had their own pigs and recipes, and bacon was often associated with working-class sustenance. Now, fast forward to the New World. American settlers brought over their knowledge, but pigs adapted differently in the colonies. The cut of choice shifted. Instead of the leaner back bacon favored in Britain, Americans fell in love with belly pork. More fat, more flavor, and yes, more sizzle. It wasn't just food, it was indulgence. And that change, it stuck. Here's where things get interesting. In Britain, bacon is breakfast, but it's also lunch, maybe even dinner. Rashers are served thick, chewy, and closer to a ham steak than a crispy strip. It's a key part of the full English breakfast, alongside beans, eggs, mushrooms, and tomatoes. It's hearty. It's working class. It's unapologetically British. American bacon, on the other hand, is a cultural icon. It's crispy, greasy, and usually curled into a crunchy strip of joy. It stars in everything from burgers to donuts. We even have bacon-scented candles. And don't forget bacon mania, that weird phase in the 2010s when bacon-wrapped everything took over the internet. But here's the plot twist. To Brits, American bacon often looks like it's been burnt. And to Americans, British bacon can seem undercooked. It's not just about taste, it's about identity. Each side believes their bacon is the real one. Let's talk science. American bacon comes from pork belly, high fat, thin cut, and cured with a cocktail of sugar, salt, and smoke. That's why it bubbles and pops in the pan. That crunch, that's the Maillard reaction, protein and sugar caramelizing into pure magic. British bacon, or back bacon, is cut from the loin, often with a bit of belly still attached. It's meatier, more like a cross between ham and bacon. It's usually wet-cured, giving it a milder, slightly sweeter flavor. It's cooked to tenderness, not crispness. Here's a little-known fact. British bacon is technically healthier, lower in fat and calories. But American bacon, more flavor per bite. The grease, the salt, the crunch, it hits hard. So which tastes better? That might depend on what you grew up with, or what you've never tried. Today, globalization has brought both bacons across borders. Fancy a British-style rasher? You can find it in American specialty stores. Craving crispy American bacon in London? It's on plenty of brunch menus now. Even plant-based bacons are getting in on the fight, offering versions of both styles. In fact, there's a bacon renaissance happening. Chefs are cross-breeding styles, blending the chewiness of British bacon with the crispness of the American strip. Artisan butchers are curing pork belly like back bacon, and vice versa. And in the middle of it all is the consumer, us, caught between nostalgia and novelty, tradition and innovation. So which is better, British bacon or American bacon? Truthfully, that depends on what you value. If you want a crunchy, salty blast of umami in every bite, go American. If you're after something heartier, more meaty, and a little more refined, British might win your heart. But maybe the real answer is this. The best bacon is the one on your plate. So, next time you're at the store, or the pub, try both. Taste the history. Start a bacon tasting party. Better yet, host a bake-off with your friends, and let us know in the comments. Are you Team Strip or Team Rasher? Thanks for watching True History in Minutes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with a fellow foodie, and subscribe for more deep dives into everyday debates. Until next time, stay curious and stay hungry.